The town of Newmarket and the sport of horse racing have a long-standing relationship. The first races took place here as far back as the 1600s. It's a town steeped in racing history, and I'm here to learn about racing's HQ and its regal connection to the sport of kings.
Newmarket is racing's HQ for the simple reason that this is where effectively the sport of horse racing began, back with Charles II in the 1600s. And it's grown and prospered and thrived almost entirely based on the sport of horse racing. The company was founded in 1766, so it's the oldest bloodstock auction house in the world and the largest in Europe. So yeah, it's a rich history. We've been up in Newmarket on this site for a very long time now, and in the course of any given year we catalogue 8,000 plus thoroughbreds and sell to buyers from 40 to 50 countries throughout the world every year.
We've got 2 racecourses. We've got the 2 top equine hospitals certainly in the whole of Europe. Lots of obviously training yards, and of course the National Horse Racing Museum. We have here on the Rothschild yard between 4 and 6 horses at any one time. So the visitors can come, they'll learn about the weighbridge, the forge. We've got an old forge that is up and running again, and learn basically about the life of a racehorse after racing and what they can go on to do.
Being a farrier, my job is to shoe the horses and plate them ready for racing, and try and make them as comfortable as possible so they can perform their best. Very early starts, most people are up and about sort of 5 o'clock time, getting the horses done and getting them ready for racing. And then by lunchtime everything's nice and quiet, so all the horses have exercised and they're back in their boxes relaxing and taking it easy.
Being here in Newmarket, what kind of relationship does the racing have with the people?
Generally very good. Newmarket has become busier and busier and busier, and with 3,000 horses walking through the middle of town, there's quite a lot of disruption. But I think over the years we've learnt to work together, and I think the relationship now is much, much better than it used to be. So I think it's getting better and better.
And obviously this place being HQ, why do you think that is?
I think you just have to really look around. I've been lucky enough to work all around the world, and we've raced a lot of horses around the world, and I've never seen anywhere like it. And when you bring people here and show them, they're just slightly gobsmacked about what goes on here. And I think the fact that we intertwine so well with the town, and I think that's pretty incredible. I've always said, if you can't train a horse in Newmarket, pack up, because they have everything.
Newmarket bursts into life with the Bet365 Craven meeting when the hooves begin to thunder and the crowd roar once again with excitement.
Racing up the hill now with 150 yards to go. It's Leicester and Steel Pulse fighting.
The pace of the season then quickens as the town builds up to the famous Guineas Festival. And it continues to gallop with exhilarating meetings right through until the autumn.
Newmarket Racecourses has a phenomenal history. Racing started here with King Charles II. We still run the town plate race in which the winner wins a bag of sausages. He always said that the race must be run, and we've continued that tradition. Originally there was just one racecourse at Newmarket, the July course, but when King Charles was watching the racing during the spring and the autumn, the sun was in his eyes, so he wanted another course built, and the reason it's called the Rowley Mile is his favourite horse at the time, his hack, was called Rowley. Lots of history bringing us right through to the current day.
My interest in racing started at a very early age. I was going as a non-paying spectator when I was probably about 4 years of age.
Been a fan from an early age, really. I started more national hunt racing, probably just gone from there.
Traditionally, it's been the headquarters of flat racing, and it does have the biggest concentration of training establishments anywhere in the UK.
It seems to me like it's a town built off the back of racing. A lot of people living and breathing it every day, which seems like a special thing. You can kind of feel that walking around the town.
Newmarket certainly lives up to its nickname as horse racing's HQ. It's a town with racing in its DNA. The sport of kings has its roots here and continues to flourish with today's vibrant scene. This is Newmarket, and Newmarket is racing.